By the way, I don't mean to imply that the Bible is literally true. A lot of it isn't. I mean, there's a few things like the Israelites, the manna from heaven, the wing rats, true and hilarious. But most of it, it's not. It's just kind of there to make you think. Now, original sin, did that come from Adam and Eve? Well, I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. Where the original sin originates from is the previous iteration of the multiverse, because all of the souls in this iteration are the fragmented souls of the people in hell from the previous iteration. The losers. They have original sin because they didn't correct themselves last time around. They get another chance this time around, but they're still made of the same basic shit. But, with thousands of years of history and lots of God intervening to help sharpen them up, a lot of them make it. And then a lot of them don't. But eventually all of them do. Now the thing about the people who think that it's all about kissing God's ass are the people who really don't get it. They don't understand responsibility and power. And what power is. It's a responsibility. People, it's so ridiculous when people want to be some kind of big shot. So there's a lot of people, jealous of them, admiring them, respecting them, fearing them, etc. These are the people who don't get it and are bound for hell. Because they, the opposite of understand what it's all about. Why do I, God, exist? I've mentioned this before. It's because I have to exist. For anything to exist. There has to be a force creating it. It's a hassle. A person who understands power and responsibility understands that being at the top is the maximum hassle. Now, in paradise, yes, people do praise God because it's the souls that were here in shit world and they made it. They get rewarded well beyond anything they thought they were going to get rewarded. Finally, that perfect life that they've always wanted, and that good world they've always wanted but never even been able to conceptualize because it's so much better. Yeah, they praise God. For the first few, million generations, praising God oh, this is so great, praise God. But then eventually, the idea of God is lost to the, to time, because there's infinite time in paradise. Eventually, the idea that there was a God, everybody forgets all about it. There's no more praise, and that's fine. Because that's not why I do it. I do it to get it done. Ultimate man. But I don't begrudge people praising me because, hell, man, if I was some sort of creation and I just made the right choices and ended up being rewarded with a life that was incomprehensibly wonderful, fuck, man, I'd praise the guy who made it possible, too. That's the right thing to do. But it does end eventually because, well, I don't want it to go on forever, and therefore it doesn't. Just don't begrudge people.